You know, chat, I never remember to do the zoom and the focus on my webcam anymore. I never remember. You know? Okay, every time I'm doing this, it goes faster. So I guess being on the YouTube screen when you're waiting for it to pop up makes it take longer to pop up. Who would have thought? Not me. Not me. Hold on. Hold on. Exit out of that. Why the fuck is... What? That's weird. That's weird, the chat's like that. Okay. Okay, it's fixed. It's all fixed. Tweet. I was trying to say stream tweeted. I almost said tweet streamed. And that's just... Those aren't really words, are they? You can tell we're in practice 3. 5 out of 5 out of 5 out of 5. Because I'm great. And yeah, we're fast. But, listen. Around here, I have one major issue. Tire wear. Tire wear. I push this track like it's nobody's business. And, yeah. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a bit of a problem. Also, why don't I just... Can I... Okay, there was a little bit more. Okay, can we stop lagging stream? I'm trying to click my webcam. Wow, this is not working. Wow. Okay, this... Again, that's not what I meant. This is frustrating. I am literally clicking and dragging and it's doing nothing. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to ignore that for now. Let's just go through here, see how fast people are, because at this point... I was trying to make my webcam show a bit more of this side. But again, there was like a frame of anything left on that side, and then I was going to make this side come into about here. That way I'd actually be in a kind of the center of a frame. Because it is weird that I'm not. Vinny would hate this. Vinny would be like, this is unacceptable, actually. And I'm not going to ruin this for you guys. But it was just crooked, and now it's not.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free
that I care
practice is over.
about.
However, we'll be back shortly for more fun.
That I'll actually be like, yep, nope, that matters. That, well, being center does matter. It's weird that I'm not. I will give it to everyone on planet Earth that it is weird that I'm not. But you know what? I'm not symmetrical. I got some scoliosis. I got some unevenness. You know, I'm crooked on more than one way. I'm crooked vertically and horizontally in my chest. So this rib cage is out by like a ½ inch more than this one. So literally, this hand just goes straight across. Literally, just straight across. So that's how it be. That's how it be. I'm not expecting to do well here, by the way. Silverstone is a track that I tend to struggle with consistency a bit more than the others. Some days I'm really good here. Some days I just can't stop spinning. So hopefully I play it safe all day. And we get it done. We get her done. You know, I really don't expect the loading screens going back to this screen to be all that long. Hey, Gasly. We are looking at no rain. Yes, sir. I don't think we can afford anything substantial right now. I'm saving up for that. It sucks that we didn't get any discounts for this. It actually really sucks. Close to being able to afford both of those. I mean, I should be getting some of these so we can get discounts for other things. That's the one thing we're really running into at this point is the discounts are for things I don't want constantly. But I mean, after the next races practice session, we'll be able to afford this one definitely because we'll get a, whatchamacallit, our weekly thing. I think. Maybe not. Nah, I really don't care about any of those right now. I don't. Hey, Monkey Ranger, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Here's the results for last time. Fucking first, because we're fucking lit. Because we're great around Austria. Hell yeah. Still the only one who's beaten Max Verstappen so far. And it's happened twice. It's happened twice. So that's fucking lit. But we've had 3 DNFs, which is fucking... It's tragic. It's tragic. One of them is my fault completely, though. However, if you look at our statistics, our average finish is 10th, and our average grid spot for qualifying is 4th. I am a qualifier through and through. Also, the things I'm covering up is podium finishes right here, which is 3, and then kilometers driven, which is 3,215. Those are the things I'm covering up. It is there is a 3-way tie, Monkey Ranger, for the most wins in your rookie season. And our boy here, Lewis Hamilton, who was in fucking 10th place, is one of them with 4 wins in their rookie season. So, I just need to get 3 more. And, you know, today is a possibility. Belgium's a possibility. Netherlands is a possibility. Monza is a possibility. And then nothing else after that is a possibility. Maybe Abu Dhabi. Maybe, actually, because I have raced there in F2. And it didn't go terribly. I think we got 2nd there first. In F2. But hopefully our car is, like, way better by then. And we can compete. But we have enough chances that I could break that record. But I have to be good today to really set that up. Hungary, I expect it to not go well. Even though we almost in F2 in this game got 2nd. But I fucked it up by being aggressive. We are at our target for our contract. So we're good. We're getting close to the 50 recognition. We're almost the #1 driver, guys. We're almost it. I see a fly. Hold on.
Welcome along, everybody, to a venue that was built for speed. Once an airfield, now one of the finest racetracks in the world. It's qualifying day here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix.
Before it can even fly... Oh, there goes my headphones. Before it can even fly across my screen, I killed it. That's what they get for having this going on the ceiling and being so killable. Hold on. Vinny texted me. Hold on. There we go. Apparently they got a new blanket. Okay, we have to... They're gonna be cozy as shit. New blankets are always peak. We have to, no more than 3 collisions with a car. We haven't had any yet, I think. Maybe had 1. But I don't think so. Let's go on those... Let's go on those mediums. Flying lap. We gotta see me win. Which one are you talking about? Also, the game feels quieter. I don't know how, but the game feels kind of quiet. How are we looking now? Okay, well, I'll have to definitely turn it down for you guys a little bit, but that feels more like what it was like even earlier today. Oh, I forgot to change the engine parts again. They're fine. Just the gearbox is at 61%. The other one's at like 57%. So basically this corner and a couple others kill your front left tire. If you actually take them flat out, like you can. And if you want an advantage against the AI, you will. But it means you're gonna tear through your tires. And here. And then the S is coming up. Oh my god, you can take these almost flat out the entire way, but it's actually, I don't know what's more efficient. Well, here, definitely taking flat out is faster, but then you gotta drop a couple gears here in order to get flat out on that
And that's
exit.
P13, P13.
And then here as well. Just all crazy for your front left tire. P1, just like that. Easy. Oof. But yeah, no, since qualifying laps, you don't need to give a shit about your tires. I just, you know, I'm way better at it. Also, you gotta remember that I just did that on mediums while everyone else was on softs. It was huge last time. I got the maximum amount of points, including the fastest lap, which is 34. So, Monkey Ranger, I don't know if you saw in the standings, we're in third now with 103 points. Perez has been left in the dust a little bit. I think he's like 10 points behind me, like 10, 11. So it's not that big a gap, but it's a much bigger gap than before. We were 1 point apart. Sadly, Gasly was in fourth towards the end of that race, but he just couldn't hang on, and Perez ended up passing him. A couple people ended up passing. I think he ended up in 6th or 7th, which is still great for him. Oh, I thought I was fast forwarding this. I'm not. You know, tomorrow we should be playing RuneScape. I'm also looking into all my Skyrim mods. I think I've gone through 8 of them where I just disable them, go through the whole start, and then see if the glitch still happens. And so far, none of them the glitch has stopped for. So I've gone through all the ones where I'm like, it would make sense if this one was breaking the game. I'm out of those. I'm out of those. Now I'm just going to ones where it's like, I guess it has to be one of these. And if it's none of them, I'm going to be so pissed. Because if it's none of the mods that are specifically causing the issue, that means it's a load order or it's something. And it's telling me I have 0 issues with that right now. So, also that is a dead mosquito. Fucking the reflexes of a fucking hawk. Because of the water leak we had, I ended up having a mosquito problem in here, and it's almost gone. Almost all gone. Gasly getting points is great, because it means we're much closer to Aston Martin in the Constructors' Cup. But if you watch the tire temperatures throughout the lap, and you look at the two fronts compared to each other, you'll notice what I'm talking about with the tire wear real easily. Already at 5-degree temperature difference. So far, we nailed these first 2 sectors. degrees versus 95 degrees.
And we've dropped to P12.
Yeah, Mark, don't matter. Yeah, so if you look at it, it's double the tire wear on every other tire, which just sucks. Just sucks. So by the time we have 30% on all the others, which is still very drivable, we'll be at 60% on that one, which will basically be a couple laps from forcing us to pit, which is just so unfortunate. But no, we have a car that's as good as an Aston Martin and a Mercedes now. So Gasly is starting to put some better times. This is going to be the second time he's getting into Q3, 2 times in a row. Yeah, he loves to update you when you're also in parts where talking and ruining your concentration is like the worst time. He loves to update you while you're fighting or in a braking zone or in a tough technical section of a track. And Gasly's in. Both Aston Martins knocked out. That is a shocker. So we are seeming to replace Aston Martin as the 5th team soon. That's incredible. I'm glad Gasly is actually competing now. Maybe we do stay with Alpine. The problem is him competing actually means we get less resources a week for ourselves, and it means we get less... Like, if you have a really terrible teammate, it means you can do a lot more with your team. But if you have your teammate being, say, Max Verstappen, it's still, you're going to be able to do nothing, even if you're, like, the second best driver in the league. That's the real, like, shitty part. It's a trade-off. Cutting. We do want Gasly pulling his weight for the Constructors' Cup, but that's it. Otherwise, it's actually just better for us for him to not do anything. If we want to win the team's championship, yes, we want him to do something. We need him to do something. But everything else, he's actually a hindrance to us. Believe it or not, with the way the mechanics work in this game. At least that's the way I see it. I could be proven wrong as the game, you know, people figure it out more, and people figure out, like, metas and things. $128.9. I'm the first one to go into the 128s. Let's go. Listen, this is what I mean by you give me like a car that can compete, and I'm suddenly, this AI might be a bit too easy for us. So in this latter half of the season, although the latter half of the season is again like 8 tracks I don't know at all. So there is that. I don't think anyone's beating us. Max might, but that's whatever. Looks like a no.
With qualifying complete,
Gasly's
all
in
that
10th,
remains
though.
now is the main event.
He's not on the
we'll
pace
be
at all
live and
this time.
uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Let's see where all three, where Lando, Lewis, and George go, as this is their home race. It's Aston Martin's home race as well. So it sucks that they were out in Q2 for them. On to Silverstone, boop. Silverstone, boop. What if we went back in time to the Silverstone airport when it was operational in World War II and just like, hey, it's gonna be a racetrack here one day, and then we get arrested for being spies, basically, because how the fuck did we get there? You know what I mean? Gasly, you need to be doing more durability, buddy. Only 26 laps today, though. Short race. Crazy how that's a short race to me now. Oh, loading screens. Good lord. So, by the way, for those who were watching my RuneScape stream, I figured out why there's no Karen favor anymore. It got taken out of the game. Now it's locked, but like all that stuff is locked behind questing, and I'm like, ah, I think I'm the only RuneScape player who thinks that's worse. Oh no. Oh. So I looked like an idiot just looking for it all stream. Not all stream, but part of it.
Welcome everyone as you join us at a former Second World War aircraft base, now converted into one of the great motor racing tracks. Britain is one of only 2 countries to have held a Grand Prix in every year of the Formula One World Championship, and long may that continue. This is Silverstone, and this is the British Grand Prix. The 3.6-mile-long Silverstone circuit is one of the longest of the season, with 18 corners in the current layout. With average lap speeds reaching around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the quickest tracks of the year. Watch out for cars taking the right-handers of Abbey and of Copse flat out.
Abbey and
It's time to
Copse is
take a
such
look
a
at our
British
starting
thing.
grid for
It
today's
just
race.
sounds so British, man.
Goose lines up
Goose.
on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen.
I am edging
who'll
Max
start from
Verstappen right now.
P2.
I mean, look at me, I'm
Moving
beautiful.
on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Perez,
Boo.
Leclerc, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Gasly,
Ooh,
Stroll,
engine belty.
Hamilton, Tsunoda, Ricciardo,
A couple of
Albon,
them.
Magnussen, Hülkenberg,
Back of grid.
Bottas, Joe, Sargent, and Fernando Alonso rounds off the grid.
Oh, wait,
It's
where?
almost time for the lights to go out,
Was it
so
just
let's head
Alonso?
down to the track
No.
where
It had to be
preparations
someone
are
else, I just didn't
underway.
notice. I was dumb.
And
think it was
alongside
Russell,
me in
actually.
the commentary
No, it
box,
wasn't.
my old
I don't
friend
know.
Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, you know, rule number one.
That's
beat your
us,
teammate.
baby.
They're the one that
They're
share
talking
the
about
same
me, baby. We're
equipment as you.
crushing
And
Gasly,
yes, the
bro.
cars can vary and set
Crushing.
up from race to race, and depending on who has which style. But essentially, they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do. And it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And
Yep.
they need to carry on
That means half
this
the people on
momentum,
the
this
grid
energy through the rest of the season.
Aren't doing their jobs. They're not.
Okay, as you know, this is the team's home race, which means it's extra important for everybody in this team. They've got friends here, they've got family here, they're all in the grandstands watching, so let's go and put on a good show for them.
This is a 5-second difference, but I would not have to worry. I mean, the tire wear is barely any different, actually, from the mediums to the hards. It's like maybe a 5-10% difference. So it's actually not a big deal. It's not going to be too different. So I think we should take the mediums since they're going to be the faster tire for us. Obviously going for the undercut. 1 lap earlier than everyone else. And I think we just kind of go. That engine warning light is awful to see.
Okay, so our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car
Luckily,
up to temperature, please.
let's-
Get some load into
Mark,
the tyres and work the
Mark,
brakes. We want them
Mark,
nice
Mark,
and warm by the end of this lap.
Mark, I think I know what I'm doing 12 races in. Anyway, this track is great to be first on for warming your tires more than like most others, just because of all the straights. You can just, as long as you don't spin. We're gonna have the warmest tires on the grid. I think the AI always, actually maybe the AI always have just perfect tires off the formation lap. I don't know how that works.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
No rain in the UK? That's weird. You know, now I'm thinking about it. What's crazy, in real life, I'd be getting a penalty for going off the pace, I think. Or maybe I'd be disqualified, I don't even know. I know if you pass someone on the formation lap, you'll get a penalty. Max is keeping up with me. Norris, not so much. Yeah, that left is already overheating.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts.
Let's go.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
I'm always ready with the clutch, Mark. They call me the clutch man. I squeezed him. Take that, Max. You want to take that inside line? You're going to force the inside line? I'm going to force you to go more inside. Go insider, like you're working for that news place, the magazine, or whatever it is. It's going to be a very hard race for us, so we're just going to let the ebb and flow of the fight try not to hinder us too much. We got 26 laps ahead of us, so, you know, it's a long race. I'm not worried as long as we don't lose Max. Even if we do lose Max, I mean, we're an Alpine versus a Red Bull. We shouldn't be here anyway. And the top three is already starting to pull away from everyone. And that's what's super bad for the tires right there. Wait, no way. Already at 9% on the front laps. That's insane. That's insane. Maybe medium hard's was the play.
DRS is being enabled this lap.
Oh shit.
We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead.
Oh, why did I break there? What the fuck is wrong with me? Can't believe I fucked that up so bad. Max is trying to give me a Max, Perez, and Norris are trying to give me a free second place here, or a free fight for the win. And I'm already screwing it up by braking into turn 1 on Silverstone. What the fuck is wrong with me? I didn't even get DRS here. Oh. Oh, I need to stay out of this DRS of Perez, but he's gaining on me, man. Listen, we still have the undercut. Oh, we just kind of have to hang on to this position. Perez is, of course, our rival, so him being right behind us is kind of worst-case scenario for the championship. Although, as long as Lando's even further behind him, we're still gaining on him in second, so yeah, Max is gone. Even with the undercut, I think he's gone. Were these old tires? Because we've only gained 2% since in this lap. So maybe these were just old softs? Why? We had a whole fresh set.
Green flag.
Is it yellow? Who's breaking down? Heard someone spin. Or did they miss their braking zone like me? Kevin Magnussen. Bummer. If only it was Max again, yeah. That'd be nice. He's not gonna dive on me here. You wanna do it? Paris, you have a wife and kids. Come on, man.
Caution, caution.
I forget what racer it was in Japan, but I think it was Alonso back in the day or someone. Oh, no, I'm not gonna. Perez? I fucking hate you. Look it up. Oh my god, Perez! Our own teammate. Our own fucking
Damage to your
teammate.
front wing, damage to your front wing. Suggest we box to change it.
We're going on hards. Hopefully we can do the one stop still just on the hards, and then we get a massive undercut on everyone, hopefully. I can't turn! I hope so, but the AI doesn't really get collision penalties, I don't think, on the player. I have no idea, I've never seen it.
Okay, mate. After that front wing damage, we've got to look after it now. Please protect the front wing. Come on.
Yeah, we can tell Gasly to stop fucking bumper cars? Can someone? Yeah, I can't even defend this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had to let Alonso through or else we'd have another accident. I hope it's a warning for Gasly too.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Well, there's only one way this race could get worse. Well, technically two ways, but they both end in a
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Okay, two ways. Make it two another way. Be very gentle on these. We didn't get a warm-up lap with them. Oh. Immediately onto the grass after he says that. I'm gonna be the only driver on hards today. Let's hope this alternate strategy pays off for us. This could, you know, they say never give up when you're playing this game. Never. Especially this early, because a safety car could, actually a safety car would be pretty bad for us right now. Safety car would have been perfect on the lap we were coming in on. But you know, if we get a safety car bunch up, we're definitely going to still be at a disadvantage because everyone's going to be on mediums. Unless it happens now, then people aren't even going to switch or pit, I don't think.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
God, they're all a half lap ahead of me. Oh, I thought I said yellows, but that was my mirrors. Not ideal, but I saved it. Tires are up to 10. Alright. Well, when everyone else is pitting, I've lost too much time, honestly. I mean, I know this is one of the longest
32.3 seconds
in the season. So I think it's actually like 28, 30 seconds that you spend in the pit lane in total with a normal pit. So the thing is I'm just going to be still so far behind them. Their softs should be dying now, though, or soon. Okay, I'm too distracted now. Oh my god. Well, remember how I said we had to start doing well? Perez, I think, did that on purpose, first of all. Second of all, I think Gasly did it on purpose. I think he's sick of being second fiddle to the rookie on his team. We're not even gaining time anymore because I'm making mistakes. I'm not even gaining on Logan Sargent with a car that's like twice as good as him. The AI has always been overpowered at Silverstone, by the way, but I don't have the AI high enough to start claiming that. But they are going to... Oh, look at that max fucking lead, by the way. Also, I did notice last stream that the game isn't 100% for you. You guys can't see the whole thing for some reason. That's the whole point I have it in windowed mode in this game. So you guys can see the whole thing. So I'm going to have to fix that. So lonely. It's so lonely on this road. Sargent can't even keep up with Hulkenberg. That's sad, man. Then again, I can't even keep up with Sargent, so how sad is that? Downshift enough, goddammit. Yeah, I'm just off my game now. Well, we had one great race and one terrible race right after. I think that's just how it goes for me. You know, the memes would be a light that the two Americans would get last place on the grid in England. Or in Great Britain, whatever you want to say. Whatever title you want to give it. I know Great Britain is the multiple different countries, and England is England, blah, 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 but... I mean, to be fair, I do think I bumped into Perez. I think I should have known the AI was going to break earlier there than me, because they're watching out for their tires more than I am, and they're also a lower AI than Max.
Okay, gap to the car in front,
so
32.1
the thing is Perez had Lando on his right side. That's what made that so tricky, and I didn't recognize that till I got hit. But yeah, it technically my fault, but it's a racing incident, so I don't think anyone actually got a penalty or a warning.
Yeah, really good job hitting that target, mate. Nice work.
He should have been aware of me having wing damage and then trying to... I also should have backed out, arguably, going into the chicane, knowing that I have damage, but I did have... It was my chicane, my turn. Oh my god. It's like I still have wing damage. I still have not gained any time on fucking Sargent, dude. I'm so... We're getting last. We are getting last today. That's so frustrating. Like, our Alpine is as good as a Mercedes. I know it's not, like, great, but compared to the back markers, I should be fucking flying on these straights. I know I have a worn engine, but it's not even that bad. It's the gearbox in the C. So Perez is going to get second place. Perez is going to pass me in the points again. In fact, Perez might win the rivalry this way. I don't know what happens when that happens. I don't know if I'm gonna lose rating, aren't I? And then Stroll's gonna be beating me in the rivalry. Oh my god. Losing to Perez here is massive. It actually matters so much. What the fuck? Oh, I'm screwed. Okay, we've gained a second now. Well, half a second, really.
Okay, mate. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's
really?
make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
I didn't know we had clear air in front of us. I thought there were cars all around me, Mark. Wow. I thought I was wheel to wheel with Max Verstappen for first place right now, Mark. You know, I completely understand now why sometimes you hear, after a race, you hear a radio call from one of the drivers completely yelling at their engineer or something. And it's just the adrenaline, man. Watch, so I was ahead of Norris before the while the damage was happening. Me and Norris and Perez were, you know, together. He pit before everyone, though.
The Alpine driver's in the pits.
No, he's not. And he's already out of the pit lane. Look. I'm still down like 20 seconds.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one.
I guess
There's a long way to go in
damage.
this race, though, so keep your head down.
Like, that's how much time we lost in all this. We lost so much fucking time. And then everyone's gonna be on a faster tire with less wear. This is like, it's impossible to catch back up to everyone at this point, I think. Unless a red flag happens. If a red flag happens, it saves me. That's the only way. Or I guess a safety car and I pit again for medium.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 17.7 seconds. Pierre is in for his stop now.
It's definitely closer to these guys, so maybe. Not if I do shit like that. I mean, it's definitely within 10 seconds, I think, at this point, to Alonso. But, again, that's how much time we lost. And they're on a faster tire. Fresher, faster tire. It's just worst case scenario for us.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 27.5 seconds.
That's not accurate anymore, buddy. Why is Hulkenberg on hards? We can see cars again. Holy shit. So far back from Stroll, even. We're gonna lose so much rating too.
The car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
Yep, I know. Worst part is the safety car isn't even likely at all here. At all. Got so many runoffs for people. It'd have to genuinely just be a complete blockade. Yeah, I don't think we're catching Stroll. I think we're gonna be in a fight with Logan for the rest of this race. No DRS, damn. We just got inside it too late. Be last. I will not be last.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Really, it does, Mark. Wow. I never knew that's what passing did.
Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form.
What do you mean? Has not changed at all. It's been 0.2 the whole time. Mark, you're just like professionally stupid today, aren't you? Alright, do you get a bonus for telling me wrong things? Like, is that what's going on?
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Okay, that's fair. Look at that, Logan needs DRS. He's not even going to get within half a second. Let's break that DRS. Oh fuck, that's a big mistake. And that keeps Logan in our DRS. Well, I'm bringing him up to the fight with Hulkenberg and Stroll, but Hulkenberg seems to be not able to keep up with Stroll at all. Man, if only I just kept up with Max and me and him were running away with it and I got like a free second place out of it. I should get DRS, right? I was within a second for a while. No? That's insane! Stroll messed up. Game's very realistic now. It does for fighting to not be last.
Okay, mate, engine's running very hot. Engine very hot. Let's try and pull out from behind the car in front and cool things down.
Alright, team, let's catch Stroll. Not like that. Oh, I fucked Hulkenberg up so bad with how bad I did that. Well, I helped Sargent not get last. As long as he holds it. Which I doubt. There goes the whole race. Is there even a point in finishing it at this point, guys? I'm tempted to just DNF. I know that's a terrible spirit, but it's not like a safety car or red flag is even gonna really help us. Well, red flag would, but it's not gonna happen. Like I said, some days I'm on it with this track. Other days I can't help but spin. There's a yellow flag, so someone is breaking down. Please give me a safety car. Even though it doesn't matter, it won't help. I'm still on dead tires compared to everyone else.
Yellow flag.
Lewis
I've
Hamilton.
got some information on Hamilton for you. They're retiring from the race.
No safety car. Because look at that. There's just so much runoff for everyone. And every corner, every stop, there's no safety cars on this track. My debris didn't even get a VSC, you know, like, the debris tends to fall right off the track on this track, too.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to.
Mark.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 7.3 seconds. Okay, copy that.
At least, is that Lando beating out Perez? Or is it Oscar? I kind of hope it's Oscar. this is so disappointing. Oh well, it happens, you know, like, this is the thing. This is the kind of thing that I, you know, was not necessarily looking forward to, but that I wanted to happen when I got rid of flashbacks entirely. You know what I mean? The goal was to just be able to go with the punches, have a bad race sometimes, have a good race sometimes.
Oh, mate, great
The
stuff.
ebb and flow of a season,
target.
baby.
That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
So at the end of the day, you know, I'm not like mad this happened, right? I'm upset it happened. But yeah, no, it's definitely a bummer that, not there again, that I just carelessly took that wing damage twice. You just need 8 more DNFs. You're right. We can hope. There's usually only 2 a race. But we can hope for more. We just need people to crash. If only this was a street circus. Circuit. Then we'd have a good chance of a safety car, man. Why am I hoping this... Why am I wishing this was kind of Monaco right now? Why am I kind of wishing that? To be fair, Monaco, we could have done well. I just fucking crashed. Oh, I just took underfloor damage from that. Nice.
Be warned, the floor is now critically damaged.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, sim damage. Thank you, sausage curves. Well, Sargent seems to be staying ahead of Hulkenberg, so at least I got him that. You know, I gave Sargent 16th. That's a plus side. I helped an American out in the land of the redcoats. You know, Logan, I think he's from Florida. I wonder how much civil or you know, Revolutionary War he got shoved down his throat being an East Coaster. As someone born, raised, living in Massachusetts, let me tell you, for 13 years we learned about the American Revolution. I hated it. And it wasn't even like new stuff every year. It was like rehashing the same stuff but in more detail. And that, you might argue that's new stuff. It didn't feel like it. It never felt like it. You know, once we got the 3rd grade, I felt like we knew everything.
Gonna start falling away soon.
Once we got the 3rd grade education of it, I'm like, yeah, I'm a basket weaver for this project that we're all doing. My friend baked bread. Like, dude, we're a profession. Like, we got into the professions of the time. We learned all the history, all the war stuff. Actually, there was a lot more war stuff to learn. We were just too young for it. Now I'm thinking about it. I mean, we knew it was a war, but do 3rd graders really know what war means? I mean, they do now because of Call of Duty and shooters, but yeah, corners are just going to be tougher.
The underbody's incurred critical damage at this point.
We know, Mark. We know. Jesus Christ, bro. You said it already.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 9.1 seconds.
Mark, what happened to fewer updates?
Got that confirmed.
Yeah, now we literally can't even gain on the cars in front of us. Our tires are so dead, and we have dead underfloor. Had to take a significant loss there to not get a 3-second penalty. We've already had 2 warnings. And Sargent's been passed. Great. And he's passed him! Yay! Let's go, Sargent. I'm a little concerned Max might lap me, but I don't think it's gonna happen. know, we still haven't been lapped yet. What a disappointing race. One to forget. However, they're going to remind me right before the formation lap of the next one. They're going to be like, not a good race for him last time, huh? I'm going to be like, yeah, shut up. No one wants to talk about it but you guys and all the press. And everyone on social media, probably. Come on, Sergeant. You can keep that position. I believe in you, buddy. You just gotta do it for 2 laps. And, okay. After today's performance, there's a possibility we're streaming this tomorrow to try and make it up for my brain. Alright, 2 more laps, 8 more DNFs. Again, I think it's possible. I think we can do it. You know, if it's any consolation, today we beat 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. You know? So there's that. Max is about to start the final lap. Holy shit, that's how far back we are. It also would have been nice to get lapped, honestly. And the race this lap. Alright, Paris got 3rd, so there's that. He got less points. He only got 18 today, I think is what it is. Or 15. Max got the fastest lap, of course. He's going to be like 100 points ahead of Norris now. Stroll did not have a good race, but Alonso caught up for being literally last at the start. It actually would have been, in real life, a smart team play. Well, in hindsight, not at the time. Making the decision to stay in the race and not DNF is obviously going to be the better one at the time, but as soon as I took damage, at that point, it became, now it would have been smarter to just DNF the car and not deal with any damage. Not a race to write home about.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
It's not one to be happy about at all. At least Hungary's next. God damn it. Hopefully Hungary in this game is one I'm just better at than I was in the last game.
And a champion's
But I'm doubting it.
From Max Verstappen.
Yeah, I don't care about any of this. Don't care.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams.
Yeah, no one cares. No one cares. Hey, at least we got to level 37 there. I think that unlocks a new
with
podium
that, we
email.
wrap up
Gasly got
weekend of
6th!
motorsport action, but with more races
what?
lined up. Be sure to
Good
join
for
us
him.
when we come back.
Good for him. We're
with
down
more
to 5th
Formula
now.
One.
Perez is up 3 points ahead of us once again. But yeah, Gasly now has 21 points. He's up there with the other points havers. He's got to beat Stroll now. But we are much closer. We're only 7 points away from Aston Martin now. Haas and Kick have still not scored points, which sucks for them. Not even close. Not even close. Hey, Reneth, you are here at the end of the stream. It was a bad one. Well, it wasn't a bad stream necessarily, but it was a bad race for us. We are now losing that. Yeah, we lost. Well, technically we gained overall, but yeah. At least we got all those. Let's take a look at upgrades real quick, though. See if we get any that succeed before the Grand Prix. I rushed one of them, I think. I do wish we could skip this little cutscene. Okay, we got our weekly resources. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Gasly's getting that. We can't afford that. You know what? We'll be able to afford this, which is huge, by the way, and this after this practice is done. And we just got a bunch of upgrades that just came in. So real quick, well, actually real quick, I'm gonna go here. Oh no, we already got that new. We got the backflip one, and I got that now. Okay, so real quick before we go, I actually do have a new one for this one. You guys can see it. We'll do that. Okay, okay, the hero landing, okay. I mean, we're gonna get the top 10 qualifier real soon, definitely. Let's set the goals. Yep, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. One session not using any flashbacks, easy. And then if we go to the race weekend, we can see where our upgrades stack compared to everyone else. Oh, whoa! What's this? What are we doing?
Hello and welcome back. And as you can see, the paddock is a hive of activity behind us. More action, though, going
You don't
on
gotta apologize,
behind
Rennet.
closed doors. Because, Anthony Davidson, we are in the middle of silly season. There is speculation everywhere as to where the drivers will move around the grid. Tell me from a driver's perspective, just how distracting is this?
It is a distraction, and it has been up until this point in the season, especially when you're outside of the car. But once that helmet goes on and the visor's down, it's back to business as usual, and that's when you see it all melt away. You're in the car doing what you do best.
Is this just a big nothing burger?
But yeah, certainly out of it. You sometimes see it boil over. Drivers have a few strong words to say to each other after some moments on track, because it is such a stressful environment.
a huge mind game for all of the drivers. We're having secretive meetings, clandestine chats.
Oh yeah, I've turned them all down.
What is exactly being said, though? Give us a level of insight.
So if you're not performing, obviously, you know, we're in a very brutal world in Formula One where the driver's data is there on show for inside your team for all to see.
And I hope you have a good one too, Rennet. Sleep well if you're going back to sleep.
Teammate. There's nowhere to hide. And if you're not performing, then your team boss might be looking elsewhere and might not be telling you the full story. So sometimes you seek news from elsewhere in the paddock, even from the media. They might be telling you what's really going on with inside your team, and that's very uncomfortable. And then on the flip side, if you're having a great season, you might be the one having secretive talks with other teams that are performing better than your own team.
Okay, well, we're nearly out of time, so I'm going to send you to the commentary box, and we're going to get ready for today's Grand Prix.
It's not happening today, though. It's this weekend's Grand Prix. Should have showed that after qualifying if you wanted that to be... Oh, is this a sprint weekend, too? Ah, fuck. Is it? I'm not looking forward to it if it is. I mean, I wasn't looking forward to it to begin with, but... I don't remember. God, these loading screens kill me. It is not. Okay, cool. Cool. And we're looking at no rain, unless we get a red flag, maybe. But if we look at that graph, you can see we're still up there with Aston Martin and Mercedes, and we're getting close to the Ferrari and McLaren. Honestly, this is one of the closest grids I've ever seen for cars. Personally, I haven't seen many, of course, but we are definitely not a back marker car anymore. We are part of that front 4, front 5 if you don't include Red Bull. Front 5 if you don't include Red Bull. Front 6 if you do. Those bottom 4 definitely not good, but they're up there. This grid is not too far apart if you really look at it, and that's definitely a little concerning. But we're gonna have to do one session with parts, one session without. And yeah, listen, I hope you guys had a great time today. I did, even though it wasn't a great race. I still have a fun time streaming. I hope you guys have a great race tonight, and I hope you guys have a great day tomorrow as well. And yeah. Again, don't know what we'll stream tomorrow. I'll figure it out.